Welcome back, attractive and well-educated watchers, to a brand new episode of The Frontier! Last time we left off, the party talked to the pickled dwarf and then got chased out of a room full of bearskin rugs, here shown as owlbears on the screen. This time, and then when they left, we believe the agreement was to do a long rest?
I believe so.
Yeah. Okay, yes.
Come back
then they left to do a long rest, so everybody feel free to introduce yourselves.
Ignore that, I'm clicking the wrong thing.
Okay.
I'm Anase Skyrider, playing Aldous Ronan, the human armor artificer.
I am Tornor Firestrike, playing the Druid Wildfire subclass.
I'm Flicker, and I'm playing the Rogue Wizard multiclass.
I'm playing Oleg. There's not much to say about Oleg, is there? I'm playing Oleg. The extraordinarily pretty, but also extraordinarily awkward, glorified hobgoblin.
I am Seth Gottomia. I'm playing Inaro, the Druid of Land, and the requisite group furry.
Nice. Alright, so last time you went back, you ran to your camp. Also, there was last time when Olek was all...
Hang on.
Yeah, last time was when Olek was all angry.
So, before we actually go back, Calden would, since we're no longer in combat and we're just going to be going back, Calden's actually going to go back into the rooms that don't have the rugs in them.
Right.
And, look through more of the books.
Pilfer all of the books. Yes, the group's resident wizard here has just been pilfering these books for the last 2 episodes, and we don't know. We're like super cool with it. We're like uber down. We're like yes, do that thing.
Just gonna be like looking at the title, see if there's anything useful. Nothing too much.
We will give you a list later on. Actually, we should have been writing up those books for a while now, but
I was gonna say if you don't have them offhand, then we can deal with that later.
Yeah, let's deal with that later. But we definitely are super down with you like staying around and reading the books.
So it'll probably take me an hour or two, and when he's done with that, he's gonna go back to the camp and gonna ask Olek, what's up with the fort that your people made?
Wait, you weren't there? You didn't see it?
He wasn't there. No.
Yeah, he wasn't there.
So I spent I spent the long rest the room, like in the ruins, looking through. So no, Olek has no idea that this went down.
Calden spent the last. Yeah.
Oh my god. Which is such a wizardy thing to do, and we love it. So Calden, you can get caught up by Olek. You were, after all, actually in the game last session, so you know what happened. I
want to hear Olek's take on this.
Okay, do it, Olek, do it, do your take.
Let me think this through for a second here.
Right.
How would Alec phrase that, Jesus? Give me a second. Yeah, no, because that's the thing, is like, I know what happened, everyone else knows what happens, but it's Alec.
You tried to make friends with a nice barrel, and Aldous destroyed it. And then a weird dwarf fell out.
Yeah. But haven't you noticed? Aldous tried to attack me. He bewitched the weird barrel thing, and it started to move, and it came to attack me. The chaos came to attack me because he used magic, and he's a danger to me. Unless he proves otherwise. The book says he has to prove otherwise, because maybe he made a mistake. But how am I supposed to know? I have to protect my people. That's why we made the fort.
I love that this is Olek's version of events getting even more distorted every time he tells it.
I love it.
As it does.
It's getting
just
more and more untrue every time.
Colin's just like, where do I start with that?
Yes. So we want to establish this. This has to be said. It cannot be overstated. It definitely looks, which we're gonna put it in the general, his main fortress. You know, because he's got his little stick palisades and everything. Probably looks something like this.
God.
Probably looks something a little bit along the lines of the impregnable fortress of Dim. So, let that be known. That's probably what his fortress, his quote, fortress, unquote, looks like.
Now, when you say dib, the first thing that comes to my mind is the expression dibs.
We don't know, man.
Everybody
And
knows
that's what I
international
imagine that
dibs
would be
rule.
to Olek. Is the fortress of dibs. I call dibs on this.
I'll put my fortress there.
There, Olek,
Yes.
that the barrel golem was not friendly.
But of course it wasn't friendly. As soon as he witched around on it, it started to attack me.
It
It
was
could have been
attacking
friendly
you
before. No, it didn't. I was there, I was seeing it. It didn't even move.
Are we present for this conversation?
I imagine probably
Are
not.
you?
I assumed not. That's why I was quiet at first.
I'm just asking.
And-
I'm nowhere near it, but
And just so you know, Olek, those barrels were powered by the chaos.
Yes, after he charged them.
Nope. Before he.
Now you're making up lies just to protect him. You be careful, I'm keeping my eye on you, magic guy.
Okay, Olek. Then why were the ones that he didn't attack also charged?
Maybe he's just very sloppy at pointing.
I. All right.
You're not even gonna put a little more effort in there, buddy.
I pretty much caught him off guard, the poor guy.
Olek is doing her best impression of arguing with somebody on Twitter. Mwah, beautiful.
Oh man. Ooh, okay, so now
In the head of an Oleg, this makes perfect sense.
totally.
Perfect. Perfectly rational and reasonable. If you don't know anything about magic, why wouldn't you think otherwise?
Perhaps the only reasonable one.
Oh my god.
So,
Do not make that the plot twist. I'm begging you.
so you guys do your long rest. The morning comes. The pickle dwarf, vinegar dwarf, is walking around slowly but surely. You can probably keep talking to him now that he's wandering around. He might have gotten his bearings. And there's also. Oh wait! Oh no! Sorry. Our bad. This was the moment we were waiting for. Yes. We just gotta look at the list real quick.
Good lord.
1, 2, 3, 4. Calden.
So,
Calden, you wherever. Wait, where did you sleep?
In my tent?
You wake up. You wake up with a mountain lion next to you, sleeping calmly and peacefully.
Oh boy.
Its tail flits gently next to you.
what do you do?
It's in my tent.
It's in your tent, next to you, like on your bedroll, like an actual cat would be.
Do you have the message spell? You could call for help.
It's not help I need. I'm more worried about my shit.
It does not seem to have molested any of your shit.
No. So I could fight it. That's not... I'm worried about it harming my shit in the process of the fight.
Well, then don't fight it.
Presumably, if it was looking for a fight, it would have eaten you in your sleep. Logically.
Halden is going to try and sneak away from it.
Excellent. Roll that stealth, boy.
Ooh.
I take it. Yeah.
You slide masterfully out of the bedroll, slinking along the edges of the tent past it. You walk out into the outside camp, and you find many wild animals wandering around the camp, including but not limited to big cats, deer, moose, other such creatures. A badger walks right in front of you. Not a honey badger, mind you, but a badger nonetheless. Everybody is now waking up to find that there are tons and tons of wild animals just wandering around, being remotely affectionate to any and all humanoids in the area.
Even as a druid, I have no
hang on.
idea what to think of this.
Can I approach one of, like, the big cats that is not in my tent?
Yes.
And see how it
You may approach any animal you like.
Alright, how do the big cats that are not in my tent react?
Does
it attack? That's what I want to know.
No, absolutely not. If you're just approaching it, the animal rubs its face against your leg, like a typical house cat. However, it is like 250 pounds, so you have a hard time for a second there keeping yourself upright.
Sounds about right. Sounds like a cat. A big cat.
Yeah.
Sounds like a big dog.
Have you seen cats rub their whole face and body against your leg?
Yeah.
They don't hold back.
Yeah, no, that was basically the idea we were going for. Yeah. It's like a house cat rubbing its body against you, but, you know, it's like a full-sized North American cougar or whatever.
I'm gonna go get whichever of the druids is out of their tent first.
Oh, well, we always thought that Inarel probably gets up a little earlier, as she is, after all, a matron of a larger community.
Yeah. And she's out and, trying to figure out what's going on, I imagine by now she will have figured out that they're not immediate aggressive, just, trying to at least herd the predators away.
They're actually quite friendly.
Oh, well, that's good.
Yes. The problem is that none of you yet know if this friendliness extends to your animals and livestock, or how long it will last.
The first thing I thought of is Aldous checking on his bear, seeing if they're any different.
Weren't they friendly before?
Yeah, Aldous' bears were already trained, weren't they?
Right, but if there's some weird magic going on, are the friendly bears hostile and the hostile animals friendly? Is my first thought.
Oh,
One moment.
Wouldn't we be attacked by
like a moose or something?
Well, no.
The displaced beasts and the wolves.
The moose could be... Moose can be fucking aggressive. I'm thinking like a deer. Are the deer suddenly hostile?
No. No,
that would be...
Everything,
that would be if the
everything that was friendly before, everything that was friendly before is still friendly.
But yeah, so Inarel, Colton's coming up to me. It's like, could I get your help with something? There's an issue with my tent.
I don't think you're the only one, but I will do my best.
Did anyone else wake up with animals in their tent?
No, it was you, but there's animals all over the place.
I imagine maybe a few people woke up with, the strange animal or something, but...
Probably some
think
random
you're the only one that got the-
NPCs. Yeah. Yeah, you're the only one that woke up like in the party with.
You're the only player that had a surprise in their tent.
Yeah, Colton leads you to his tent, which is a lot bigger than it needs to be.
Oh, also, anybody who is interested, roll a perception.
Alright.
I have advantage on those.
You know what?
13.
Give me,
Oh damn.
is this a perception that relies on sight?
Yes.
Okay. Why does it not offer fucking advantage? Fuck you. 13.
Damn.
Alright, so, Olette, do you want a perception?
Just a sec.
Yeah, no problem. Torner, you're also entitled to it. You're wandering.
Oh, I'm
around.
not proficient in
No. Just give a general perception-y boy. Like,
Oh, okay.
You don't have to be
everybody
proficient.
everybody
You just have
gets
to.
this opportunity. Yeah.
You roll a perception. You roll a perception. Everybody rolls a perception.
Yes.
So
yeah.
Inaro,
But this is just like, sorry, this is not advanced, just normal roll, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Yeah.
Just yeah.
Starwing gets advantage because it's
All right. So everybody, Calden and Aldous do not notice this. Everybody else.
Hang on. What?
Wait. No.
No, Calden-
Sorry. No. Sorry.
Calden got a 23. It's
You
Starwing
rolled
that
for
got the 13.
Starwing, yeah. So oddly enough, the large-eyed owl, and
So then I could
all
roll
this
for
don't know.
MD5 then.
we don't care, man. We're just
Aw.
getting on with this. Okay, so
Alright, fair
Inarel, Calden, Torner, and Olek all notice that Paoyu's camp is completely devoid of animals.
Oh no. Maybe we should go talk to her.
Oh, if you want.
Can Inarl and Calden deal with the mountain lion in Calden's tent first?
That is also an option. Inarel, are you helping?
I mean-
with this?
I mean, we don't need. I was gonna say we don't need 5 people to talk to one person. We can split the split the jobs up.
If you guys share this observation with Aldous, then he's gonna go talk to Pao.
Huh? Okay.
Yeah, I'll go talk to Pal.
Cool.
I didn't wake up with a mountain lion in my bed.
You did not.
I have no idea
It's
what's
true.
going on. I have no idea that there's a problem.
Well, you mean you know that all of the camps and all of the grounds are filled with wild animals now, which is not usual. But
yeah,
that's
I
not
just
really a
don't
problem
know
to
that somebody
Torner.
woke up. Yeah, this is normal for me. I'm right at home. I'm cool.
So who exactly is going to see Pow?
It's just Torner.
And Aldous.
And Torner and Aldous. Okay. So before that happens, because there's music as always coming from Pow's encampment as well. Before that happens, we go to the mountain lion. We assume you're trying peaceful ways? You're not choosing violence.
Of course, trying to peacefully get the mountain lion out of there. Just
roll an animal handling.
all right.
If we make a wooden box,
You
cat.
you prod the cat who looks at you, and slowly but surely, with a piece of ration or whatever, you get it out.
Mm. Yeah, bait it out with a little food. Like, hey, you want the yummy
food.
dried meat?
And the cat is out of the tent. Congratulations,
Okay.
you win.
Can't forget the most important part of trying to talk to a cat. The
Oh man. Ma, there's a weird fucking cat in Calden's tent.
Fucking massive cat.
Afraid it's gonna start a fight with Bobby. It's okay, Bobby. It's okay, Bobby. It's okay. Don't worry about it. Ma! Alright, sorry, we had to, because the weird...
So what's going on in Poust?
Alright, so when you go into Pow's encampment, you hear almost proficient music being slammed out, drumming, shaking. You go on and you see Pow shaking some maracas around with a new giant hat, a strange outfit as usual. It seems that she hasn't yet gotten on her primary her shift weave outfit, so she's just kind of like in a morning gown or whatever. And she's dancing around excitedly, shaking her maracas, and what you guys have long figured out to be her morning ritual. As she sees you, she waves you over with her maracas.
I walk over to Pop.
I'll go over.
It seems there's a problem with your animals.
My animals? They're all fine. She waves over to her pastures set up by her skeletons and regularly patrolled. All of the swans and her animals are just fine.
Have you taken a look out at the wider camp here in the last, 30 minutes?
I just woke up.
So that's a no. Here, come to the edge of your encampment with me. Let me show you something.
This is going to be a little interesting.
By the way, most of the drummers and things that are actually playing music are her awakened shrubs in the background.
Amazing.
Oh, God.
Yeah, remember she only has like staff and a couple of followers. She does, and then she has like shrubs that walk around and do stuff for her, along with her.
Doesn't she have a bunch of skeletons?
Yeah, she has a bunch of skeletons too. Yeah, and they usually walk the perimeter. So yeah, Aldous drinks more coffee.
As he does.
So she walks over and sees the animals and goes, "Well, that's weird."
Yeah, it is.
Any idea what might have caused this?
Let's see.
Yeah, I think I do.
She says.
With a 28 nature check.
Yeah, this is probably some kind of warbling chaotic energy going on here, summoning the animals to our location and changing their sensibilities. Sure, they won't attack any humanoids as long as you don't hit them or something like that.
I hate to address the mammoth in the room, but is there any real way of knowing how long this newfound peace will last?
She pulls out, she wanders to her tent for a little bit, holding up her finger, pulls out a stone and holds it up, and it spins a little bit and points in a certain direction with its pointy end, because it's kind of shaped like an arrowhead, and she says, and she licks her finger, sticks it up to the air, and uses her... One moment, we got this. And says, "Nope."
Okay. Question. On our way up here, was I able to ascertain exactly how many large predators were in the larger encampment?
Good roughly. Question. One moment.
I can roll for that if you want.
Oh, no, we got it. They're about 33% of them were predators.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, no.
Okay. Well, shit. Oh, God.
You're almost... You are all instinctively almost certain that it does not extend to your livestock.
So at least our
This is
animals
gonna
are
be
safe.
a problem.
No, your animals are not safe explicitly.
Then, I'm sorry, say that again. I must have misheard you.
He said it doesn't extend to the livestock. As in, they're not friendly to them.
Yeah, you're all intuitively certain that it's not going to extend to anything other than humanoids.
Oh.
Yeah.
Anyone looking forward to some mountain lion for dinner?
Well, if that's
I mean,
what it
do you want to
takes-
take on 33% encampment of predators?
I mean,
Do you want to lose all of your livestock?
Well, since they are friendly to us, we don't have to fight them, but we could maybe see if we can, get them out of here.
I mean, you could fight them.
I would rather not fight that many things.
Well, then how do we go about getting them out of here? So-
Let's just drag them behind whatever building we can find and kill them one by one.
I'm gonna go try to find. I'm actually gonna go try and find Oleg real quick.
Oh God!
Well,
what
I
happened
did
to
just
Oleg?
remember. Torner does have some of his own little predator creatures. I imagine herding animals might help. Like, because some of us have dogs. Though, no, I don't think the dogs will help.
My wolves will protect my livestock, so they're not going to play with that
It also
because that's
seems-
their food source as well.
It also seems like the wild animals are instinctively driven away from Pow's skeletons.
Ooh, maybe we could use that.
Thus, no animals were in her camp.
Pal, I need you to come with
Oh
me.
no,
buddy.
none of the wild animals were in her encampment.
Oh, that's what you meant.
As it so happens, and she'll absolutely mention this, like, this is the reason, wild animals do not like the undead.
How many undead does she have on hand?
8?
8.
We might need a few more.
Who's ready to negotiate with the spiders?
I was just thinking that. Could we see any? I mean, we didn't leave the door open, but are there any animals actively trying to enter the ruins?
No. Well, it's like a big door that's closed. Animals don't really understand doors most of the time.
They see door and think wall.
Yeah, basically. That's most animals.
I would like to try to animal handle a deer to follow me to the ruins. I want to open the door and see what happens if I try
Do
to
it.
take them in there.
Do it. We would even give you advantage on it.
Might need that advantage.
Yeah, just
You might,
thinking the
you
same
might need
thing.
that advantage.
You might need that advantage.
You are able
Okay.
to convince a
All
deer
right.
to follow you right to the door.
All right, I'm gonna input the code, open the door, and see if I can get him to follow me in there.
Roll an animal handling.
Oh, I gotta do it again. Okay.
Well, just to get it to follow you is one thing. Get it to follow you into somewhere that it probably instinctively doesn't like. It shakily gets into the room. It's obviously extremely uncomfortable, but you are a professional animal handler. You have been all of your life, and you, Torner Firestrike, have the capacity to tame any beast. It is also shitting on the ground, and one of the zombies quickly points to the sign that says no animals except service animals.
I'm gonna shoo the deer away. I'm gonna release my hold on it and just all right, yeah, that's all I need to know, kind of thing. Go on, go on.
The
go on.
deer will, with all due speed, run out into the wild.
Good. Yeah, we need to. I need to go find everybody else. I need to we need to have a talk about this.
Okay. So Torner, one by one, we gathers everybody up for this little powwow. Torner, please say your
Right.
piece. Everybody's
so
here. Everybody is officially in the
got-
same spot.
What we got a big ass problem because we don't know how long these animals are going to be friendly, but they don't like the dead things that Pow has, and they don't like the dead things inside of the ruins. So maybe we can just kind of make a wall of undead shit and just kind of walk them out. Maybe kind of herd them out of town.
But won't the undead spook our people as
sounds like
well?
a good idea, though I'm concerned about what kind of deal we'd have to make to do this.
Yeah.
What about
Yeah,
the
shit.
obvious fact that as soon as the undead are gone, there's nothing stopping them from coming back?
That's
Well,
my
the
other
undead are going to
concern.
be here no matter what.
We don't know what's drawing them here, and they could just come back. Or perhaps the nature of what's drawing them here changes, and they become even more aggressive.
Hang on. Wildlife are afraid of fire. Could we not just, get some...
Set the town on fire, you crazy.
We're not
Maybe
going
let's
to...
not burn the forest.
Now, how about we do the following? We get our skeletons to slowly build a circle and then move out and just, slowly push the animals out, and then we set up like a nice big fort thingy with skeleton scarecrow, skeleton-looking kind of things there just to keep them out.
I only have
How
8
only has eight
skeletons.
That is awfully out of character of you, Oleg. Don't you know that Don't you know that the skeletons are powered by chaos?
Shut it! You
Yeah,
don't
but you
use
don't
the damn
understand.
word.
If they are out there at the edge to keep the animals out, it means they're not close to my people either.
I kind of need those to run a bakery.
Yeah, but it's
You
not like you
have
have to
wheat?
stay there. You have to, slowly make them walk everything out. And then we can put like scarecrow kind of things up there. And then you can have them back in your bakery. Maybe have like one or two guard, go around, guarding the entrance or something.
This is going to be great. It's going to be great.
If we put everyone on this, how long do you think it would make? How long do you think it would take for us to take a day or two and just kind of get the animals out of here, get all these wild animals out of here, make some fortifications, and then go from there? Maybe a couple of days for some
I have an
basic
idea.
shit.
Hey, Shy,
Yes?
remember my magical tinkering?
Oh no.
One of
Oh,
them was the
yes.
recording of zombie moaning.
Except
I
that can
want
only be
to go
heard
One
like
of
10
the
feet away.
animals. I want to go up to one of the animals and play the zombie moaning and see if they are afraid of it.
They are not afraid of it.
Damn it!
It's just noise to
Which-
them.
Damn it!
We could just keep them as pets. They're pretty much big enough for my people to just like ride them as horses.
Oh
Well,
my
the
god.
problem is that they're not
Oleg, are
friendly
you
to our
going to
livestock.
encourage one of your own people to ride it as a horse?
Well, not necessarily yet, but maybe.
Okay. Just when that moment comes, tell us, okay? Just like in the event, please make it like I want to do this thing, okay? Like, because we will work all of that out for you the moment
Well,
you want to do that.
If your people want to ride a deer, that's fine. But we're getting those mountain lions out of here.
Honestly, we thought that Oleg was looking for his people to ride the fucking tiger over here, which is like...
Yeah.
That's what we thought that Oleg was saying, like...
Yeah, but
Poor
why
Ronnie
should they
James
ride
Dio.
deers? Deers are skitterish animals.
I was gonna say, that is actually kind of a good idea. These animals are already friendly. If we can fully tame them, like, make it to where when whatever wears off, they don't immediately turn on us, that could be a benefit to us. Even the predators, the hunting animals, heck, we could use them to take care of the prey.
I would like to. Is there a way for me to? I probably would know, but is there a way for me to know how long it would take us to actually tame a large population that's roughly 33% predator?
Assuming... whoa, actually, roll an animal handling. 'cause
Can I
this-
point out something?
Yes. Probably.
We don't have to tame the cattle animals, because those you can hurt. All we have to take care of is just the predators.
Okay.
Teach them where they can and can't go, where they can and can't eat.
Assuming... Oh, yeah, roll an animal handling. Okay. That didn't really change our answer, so that's good.
21.
Assuming that no more predator animals come in a long fucking time.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's about right.
All right. You know what? Is there like a stick somewhere, like I don't know, 2 feet long, a couple inches wide?
Oh yeah, probably. You know, you're in a
You
valley.
can probably find a tree to snap a branch off of.
Yeah.
I mean, ideally it would be dry already, but
You can always find a stick around these parts. It's a forested area.
cool. Culden's going to pick it up and shoot firebolt at one end.
Just of the stick?
Yep.
He wants to light it on fire.
To
He
light it
just
on
wants to light
fire.
the stick on fire.
Yeah. You like, okay, sure, yeah. Go on, yeah.
Gonna pick it up and use control flames to make fire much larger.
Okay, right. Okay, sure. And your stick?
If the fire is created by the firebolt, does it count as non-magical fire?
It lights it on. It lights the stick on fire.
Yes, so that fire is non-magical, yes.
Alright.
So the animal's scared of it.
Are you gonna wave around some torch in a mountain lion's face? Go ahead, animal handling.
I mean, I was just gonna walk through the camp and hope the animals are running away.
No, they're not like. We mean there's a mountain lion laying next to a fire. You know, like to soak in the heat and stuff. And
There is some serious thing wrong with this.
They're wild animals, but they're not like explicitly afraid of like just stationary flames or what have you.
They're not afraid of the little fire you've got holding on the end of your stick.
Yeah, no.
That's disappointing.
Good effort, though, but let's try not to set the whole area on fire, please.
Alright, so at this point I think Oleg might have the right idea. We've got to try to use the undead to try to herd these things out of here.
Okay, so you want
I mean, that's just my opinion on this.
So you want Pow to use her skellies to try to herd out wild animals. This is gonna go great.
She's only got 8 though. Hey, should we go in and talk to the spiders about maybe getting their assistance on this?
Potentially, but I get the feeling that our people seeing zombies might spook them. They've gotten used to the skeletons, but I don't think they'd be too comfortable seeing new undead just freshly walking around.
8 might be enough.
Oh,
Might be.
Calden, do share.
I have another idea. Hold on. Can I add on to this?
Potentially, yes.
The next day, I could prepare Enlarge Reduce and enlarge at least one of the skeletons. You know, make it even more scary. Herd away more of them.
Okay, now, weird, awkward question. You all are like weird, creepy magic people. Can't you just pretend magic more skeletons into existence?
It doesn't
No, that's not how
quite
it works.
work like that.
Yeah,
That
not quite
ain't-
that.
Only I would be
I'm
able to do
more-
that, and I can't.
Pow Pat's
I'm more
more
So
like on the head,
basically what you're
apparently.
saying is you make all this magic-y stuff and get everything just completely messed up, but you can't clone any weird skeletons.
Well, you got to understand, some of us have different specialties. Like, my specialty is, burning shit. Fire's my go-to. I don't really have much outside of that. Necromancy ain't exactly my thing.
There's only so powerful a magic you can make through tinkering and invention. Unfortunately, I don't have the ability to create magical wonders quite like that.
Pow you will step to Olek and pat him affectionately on the head and give him a cheese Danish.
Accepted. Yeah, cheese Danish.
Maybe I need to try that.
Just buys Olek food.
Very adorable. Pow likes you, Oleg.
Shy, how far away does the undead scare the animals?
You haven't done a specific test on it or whatever, but we'd probably be inclined to say that any animal within 60 feet of the undead, or eye shot, whichever comes first, would, yeah.
Eye shot.
If an animal can see an undead, it will start making moves to move away.
Sweet.
Unless, of course, the undead, it's a smart animal, and the undead is, like, explicitly making consistent movements. So, like, for example, there are plenty of animals within eye shot of, Pow's, like, patrol line around, because her undead never move past that line. So they don't, animals around there can get within, like, 100 feet or whatever of them.
But they won't get any closer.
But they won't get any closer. Pal. Because they will not willingly get any closer than, like, 60 or 100 feet.
Cool. Pal, could you have your skeletons fan out for an entire campsite?
So this is great. Yeah, she says, as you ask the wizard to do some animal handling. That is absolutely what this would amount to. This is bad. As the animals, as she tries to fan them out, panic and charge through. Here, one moment. We have 6 different camps. And charge through Pao Yu's own camp.
Oh no!
Oh no!
That's
Wow. Okay.
That's interesting.
Pao Yu's many ducks are completely and totally scattered at this point, much to her herdsman's extreme displeasure. Pao is now extremely, she's kind of flailing a little bit and being like, "Oh no!" Nobody got hurt, fortunately.
How many of the animals went trampling through her camp?
A few hundred.
Oh no!
Of varying sizes. Oh no, there are thousands of varying sizes. You know, badgers and, you know, families of squirrels and large cats and
are the predators at least out?
Oh no, not even. Oh, I mean, some predators are out, but you know, those were just the ones that were near Pao Yu's camp, proportionately. And Pao Yu is now not particularly willing to do this again. And she
What I want to know is why they ran towards the undead.
Well, they were panicking.
You had her take her undead away from her camp. So there were no undead patrolling her camp.
I figured the undead would go from her camp and fan out towards our thing, not move into the middle?
Pao has no understanding of animal handling.
Yeah, you saw the rolls.
Al, thank you for your help. Looks like you've got some cleanup to do. Sorry about that.
She sobs away.
Wait.
We'll,
there's a wait.
Wait. Oleg is helping her to clean up.
Oh, Oleg's a sweetheart. Alright, so Oleg and Pao go off to take care of the camp.
I've been waiting to use this for a long time.
Oh boy.
And this is probably the only time I'll ever get to use this.
Okay, well.
Aldous walks up to Pao and hands her his handy spice pouch and say, "Here, you could use this for a little while. I hope you make some delicious treats with this."
She sniffs and says, "Thank you," before pouting off with Oleg. Oh my god, this is great.
I have one more idea, if it's okay with everybody.
Let's
As long
hear it,
as it's not the spiders.
because the spiders
I
are
would
last
like-
option.
I would like to gather my wolves. I know I've got a couple of awakened wolves. I want to gather my wolves and see if I can't herd most of this stuff out of there with my wolves.
Yeah, you awakened those, the big mama and the big papa or whatever at some point, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I've got-
you mentioned that at some point.
I've got,
So-
like, how many bears did I take? If I can help them too.
Your bears are not awakened.
I mean, there's big bears might scare the deer or something.
You use the bears as like a post, not as a pushing thing.
Now I'm talking
Yeah,
like
whatever
my
way the bears can
whole
help.
pack. I'm talking like my whole pack of not just my awakened wolves, all of my wolves.
Oh, jeez.
Okay.
I've only got 5 bears.
Okay, so you're getting the whole wolf pack together, all 30, a big old super pack. We guarantee you it absolutely rivals any pack that is in the local area because you don't have any packs of wolves and of the wild animals here. Got some lone wolves. All right. So Torner, roll an animal handling with advantage, as you are using a couple of animals involved in this that are as intelligent as the average person and can speak.
Alright, here goes.
Imagine having to explain this to the wolves. Just like, okay, so we gotta get these out.
They're a
Oh,
threat
thank
to...
God.
Holy crap.
That could have been much worse. All right.
22. For those at home.
So Torner, we're going to roll a d20 here, and we're just going to say higher is better. The day is a long and bloody affair.
Oh,
Oh no.
You have to kill hundreds of animals.
I'm joining in on that.
Yeah, you have to kill many, many animals to get even most of the animals to run away.
Oh, no.
They are just not down with that whole self-preservation thing, are they?
You
I thought that
are
was evident from the fire.
you are able to chase away all of the predators, the big, meaningful predators. You've succeeded in getting the predators out of the area. Torner,
Oh, no.
you lose 4 wolves.
Oh.
Damn.
Fuck. Alright.
We will, mark it
Neither
off.
of them they weren't the awakened ones, were they?
No, the awakened ones are pretty safe.
Alright, cool.
Yeah, but you lose 4 wolves. You lose the 4 clumsiest of your wolves, as it were.
Okay, I'll note that.
Yeah, make a note,
Son of
whatever
a
is clever.
Okay.
You have today cleared out all of the predators from your prospective land.
Does anyone else know the Mold Earth cantrip?
I do. Well, Inaro does.
I can cast it once a day. So
probably not a highly utilitarian spell, but a good one for a rainy day.
Alright, so now that I have slaughtered thousands,
Yeah, that's
I
probably
really
an
would
accurate
like-
number if you include
I
all
really
of the
would
smaller
like to
critters.
prevent this from happening again. So, I'm gonna take the rest of the day to dig a fucking trench.
Earth and
around
ramparts too.
Yeah.
can
So,
can I have like I think I brought some carpenters along or some woodworkers.
I've
Can,
got some
can I
minor
have them
stuff.
build a fence on top of that?
That would be a 2-stage thing. Build the ramparts and ditch first. But yes, eventually.
I
Between-
figured they could just sort of go on behind the guys that are
I
making
could
a
use
ditch.
mold earth to make it loose to allow them to more easily set fencing and posting in.
Mold earth
Well, it's a
only
matter
works with loose dirt.
I was gonna say, it's with the fencing. It's a matter of getting the wood, shaping the wood, and putting the wood in place. It's not just a matter of just putting the wood in place.
They could definitely be doing the shaping the wood and getting the wood while they're making especially the first part of it. So it ended up being like, I don't know, 200 feet of just earthen rampart, and then the fence starts behind them.
Aldous has 6 carpenters to help with as well. So that got a little meat there.
Good.
I mean,
good.
considering we've killed a bunch of creatures, we've got a lot of meat now.
You have a lot
No.
of meat.
Not literal meat.
So you do, for the record, still have things like deer wandering around, small deer.
That's okay. They're fine.
I was gonna say,
Okay.
thing is, if we put up these ramparts and that traps them inside, who knows what they're gonna do if they can't escape.
As long as it's enough space, they probably won't care too much. Especially if we're not trying to kill them.
Oh my god. This really is quite a lovely affair here. We knew this day had to come eventually, but we did not know at this point how you guys were going to react to it. I'm gonna sick the wolves on them. Good job, Torner.
Amazing.
You never cease
Amazing.
to
But yeah,
impress.
I'm sad that he lost his wolves.
Can I could I get the bodies and like the dead predators and bring them to like my leather workers
We mean,
and butchers?
at this point, it's a community endeavor to clean it up. Let's be real.
Yeah.
Although,
Everybody's pitching in. That can.
as everybody is pitching in, we also imagine everybody is absolutely getting a bunch of meat. So, there's probably not much of a complaint about this particular incident, what with the fact that people will be eating, high-class venison for the next week or so.
Mm-hmm. Heck with the prey, we can just clear them out slowly, since we're not having to worry about them eating any of our prey, our herd, and we don't have any crops growing yet. So
your primary plan now, you're saying, is to set up walls.
Yes.
Oh, okay. And you're digging a big ditch, right?
and our
That
will
was
help
the
with that
plan.
because
Yes.
Molder.
Aldous, roll thing. Sorry. Roll history.
Okay, I don't know what's going on, but let's do this. And that is 27.
Congratulations. You think that digging a huge ditch right here without thinking about it seriously might result in intense flooding.
That is a good point. The river.
What with your proximity to all of the water?
So what I'm hearing is free moat.
If you want extra work, but if you want to see it that way, we can understand your perspective.
Guys,
maybe
I'm
not
a little
good.
concerned about the possibility of flooding the encampment with our proximity to the local water table.
And Arl takes a moment and is like, "Oh yeah." Well, one of those things of being the nature druid, she probably should have realized. Oh, hey, we should worry about the water too.
Of the land, no less.
Uh-huh.
But it is entirely possible. You just know that great kingdom capitals have risen and fallen on such flimsy foundations. You might want to back that up,
So we might have to figure out another solution then.
Well, no, you might just have to figure out how to do that really, really proper-like.
So really, really high check.
Probably, yeah.
Oof.
At least compared to other basic constructions. If you want to make your big ditch, it's going to be a little bit more difficult than making a big ditch standard.
So we'll have to plan out the ditch first, not just immediately start digging.
If you took your time and made an appropriate schematic for how to get this entire ditch thing going, with a roll and all that, we'd be inclined to give you an advantage on it. On your final roll.
Can I do some check for that? Like, is that just an intelligence check or what?
That would be probably something along the lines of cartographer's tools or something that helps you measure land or take account of things. Mason tools would probably allow you to do it too.
Oh, hey! I
hang
have
on.
those.
Shy,
Yeah.
would this help or no?
Always recall layout. No, but it's good that we know that. That will come in handy later. Thanks for bringing that up, though, because that might be
For those of you listening, Flicker is referring to Calden's background feature, Wanderer, from the Outlander background. For those of you who want to look it up.
It's actually, after the game, Shy, can you talk to me exactly how you're going to be running that? Like,
now that we know about it, absolutely.
It's fairly vague. I've
Yeah.
been meaning to ask you how that's gonna work.
It's good. That's definitely fortunate in the Frontier. We kind of wish we would have known about it a little earlier. We wouldn't have been so harsh to you when you were looking for land for the area. but we know now, and so things will be fine. So yeah, no problem. We'll talk to you out of session. Yeah, no problem at all. Long story short, if you use like a cartographer or a masonry check and it's successful, we'll give you advantage on the final actual digging rolls.
Could Aldous do that with intelligence? Mason tools with intelligence?
Just decide who's going to be doing the actual roll and who's going to be helping. You get one helper.
Doesn't Turner have proficiency with Mason's tools? That might help.
Turner?
Let me check.
Could Calden use Starwing to get a sort of bird's eye view? A literal bird's eye view of the area to help?
At this point, it wouldn't really matter that much. But good idea.
I do have an ability to tell you what how the stone was worked and history of the stone, but I'm not a mason. No.
Okay.
Is Aldous our only mason?
If nobody else, then apparently so.
All right, Aldous, you're on your own here.
All right, intelligence check. Don't fail me. I built my character for this. Let's go.
Mason's tools. Yeah.
Yeah, Mason's tools. And that is 14.
Well, you produce a schematic. You think it'll take care of it?
Heck yeah. Alright, guys, we might have a plan of action for building this rampart.
Alright.
We
Getting some defenses to keep, the wild animals out.
The day goes by as you plan and set up the areas for where you're going to dig. Pao Yu will donate 4 of her skeletons to help work on the trenches.
I don't even know if that's going to be necessary.
It's just another
6
working
miners.
Every hand will help.
Yeah,
I've got 6 miners to help with the digging as well.
Yeah. Okay, awesome.
Do the 2 druids have
Mold Earth?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Both of them?
Yeah.
it's cantrip.
Yeah. It just that means that each one can move. What does that mean?
A 5-foot cube at a time.
500 blocks per minute. So if each 5-foot section of thing takes 2 moves, then you're looking at two druids doing 500 feet a minute.
It's you're talking cubic feet, and we want to tell you
No,
cubic
I'm
feet.
Hang on, I'm talking 5-foot cubes. Because Mold Earth can move a 5-foot cube, so if you have one druid move
in
it
6
up
seconds.
and then one druid move
But
it
what
over.
we're telling you is that it stacks up a lot faster than you think.
Probably.
I was gonna say, I imagine
Oh,
druids
thank you.
using mold earth is probably something similar to, like Avatar, the earthbenders just, stomping on the ground, chunk of earth comes up, then thrust arm, and then there goes.
Takes a few seconds on screen. That's about probably how quick.
No,
Sweet.
it's like you're looking at 5 feet of like length per 6 seconds. It's
Yeah. So a little
it's-
slower than that.
no, it takes an action. One turn is 6 seconds.
Right, but 6 seconds, so it'd take 6 seconds to move it up, and then another 6 seconds to move it out. So 12 seconds total.
But we have 2.
Long story short is the scales that you're working at are a lot bigger than you like to think. That being
We're
said,
moving a lot.
it's entirely possible because medieval people did that all the time. So, this isn't a big thing.
Yeah,
With
they didn't
your
have
ability,
magic.
with your ability to use magic, we'll say that you can get a rudimentary trench and rampart out in 3 days.
3 days. Holy shit.
I like it.
Aldous is definitely gonna bring out his carpenter's tools. He's not proficient, but he's going to help with the construction as well.
Sure.
Roll for thumb smash.
Dexterity check. Let's see.
How many hours did they work the first day? Just out of curiosity.
7. He's hit his hand at least
hour
a
work
couple
days.
times.
8 hours? Okay.
8-hour workdays, maybe a little bit more because of the problems. You have to this entire time fight off large animals that are rolling on into your territory. Casually, like it's their territory, like humans are totally cool and totally invited them in.
I imagine at some point, I'm thinking maybe a Gnarl has gone to the spiders to say, hey, we're having a problem outside. We'll finish with the bears in the garden when we're done with that.
Oh, as long as everything is done thoroughly.
Thank you. Thank you for understanding.
It's 3.
So, that way they don't get mad at us for just suddenly disappearing for a few days.
How many feet are in a mile?
1,300 and something?
5,280, I think.
Oh, wow, I'm way off. What am I thinking of?
Okay, I'm just gonna Google it. Feet in a mile.
Google is our best friend. 5,280. I was right.
5,000.
Wow.
Alright. Okay.
Do we know the scale of our valley?
It's 5 miles across, but you guys did like 2 miles of trench in 3 days.
Lit. Magic, and lots of miners.
So you do the primary trench, and then you'll bust down the creek walls and stuff like that. Would be how it's going to work out. Because after all, you don't want to have to dig in water the entire time.
Well,
So
let me say they were able to do 12,000 feet over the course of 3 days. 3 8-hour days. It would go up by a considerable amount if
we
they
legit
were
wonder
working
where
more
you're
than
getting these numbers from.
So there's 10 turns a minute. That's how.
None of you ever established how deep the trench would be.
Good point.
Yeah,
Fair
you're forgetting depth, buddy.
You're
Or
assuming-
how wide the trench would be, for that matter.
That is
That's
a very good
another one.
question.
I was assuming a single 5-foot cube.
That would not
just
be
as-
a terribly good trench, considering
Yeah, it
that
wouldn't-
the average person
Okay,
could totally
so
just jump at.
The work needed to build a substantial trench would take us a total of 3 days, even with
Yeah.
all the molding.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm on board with that.
Works for me. I'm gonna move around a couple spells. I have an idea, at least on one of these days, using maybe would enlarge, reduce, speed up any of the digging time.
The depth of a medieval castle moat could be up to 30 feet, while it could be as wide as 12 feet.
Ooh.
So if you're really good for your stuff, make your moat at least as wide as 20 feet, so that no man ever will be able to jump it.
So, question is, where on the?
Really
Or where are we
quick,
gonna
I
put
need to
it?
go to the bathroom.
Yeah,
what?
same. Actually, I really need to go as well. Be right back.
Oop. Body break.
Alright, so what were you asking?
Where in relation to our encampment would this moat, where would this new additional feature be?
Your encampment and all of your people are around the red dot as shown on the little map in the Roll20
Okay.
area.
Yeah.
So
just
we imagine
kinda-
it's bigger than that dot, but the baseline is that your encampments are between those two rivers.
Neat.
So we're basically just joining those two river systems that we are beside.
Yeah. Or redirecting the northern creek into the southern river.
Yeah, that would actually probably be easier, redirecting just one river rather than making. No, it'd still have to take a bit of digging.
We can do the digging.
Yeah.
Oh, it's straight up just digging a canal no matter what you do, you know? Like,
Yeah.
that part's never gonna be easy.
Yeah. I do wonder how if we were to redirect the creek into the other larger river, I wonder how that would affect things downstream. Because now more water is flowing down that river.
Downstream is the lake.
Well, yeah, okay, yeah. I guess it depends on where. Never mind. I'm overthinking it.
Well, you're thinking about it appropriately. You're just, downstream is the lake, so that's not a worry in this particular case, because it was going to the lake before, and it'll be going to the lake now.
True. My thought process was just the erosion the higher flow is going to cause on the way down back to the lake. But I'm guessing that's a little too long term. Welcome back.
Alright. So,
We still don't have Calden.
okay.
Also, enlarge reduce only lasts a minute, so I can only do 2 minutes of that a day.
Yeah,
Ah,
not
jeez.
worth that.
Yeah, not worth it.
All right, I'm back.
I got a question for Oleg, because I have an idea that Oleg's Grimishka might not like.
Oh no.
boy.
Oh no.
So Oleg, I got a question for you.
He said,
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Obligatory once per episode losing of ESET completely. Can you hear me now?
Oop, there they go.
"Oh, so she's there."
She'll be back.
What did I miss? Oh,
Can you hear me now?
yes.
Yeah!
Yes.
Excellent.
Yeah, I was
Alright.
wondering because I was asking stuff before and I was like, how?
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
sorry, we didn't hear you. Alright, so Oleg was being asked something.
So what's the
Oleg,
question?
I got a spell I can do. Now, I know, magic and chaos thing kind of rubs you the wrong way, but I have a spell I can use that's called plant growth. All right, I can enrich the area, maybe reinforce our fortification, maybe put like some more forest, some thicker forest out on the edge. Keep shit from coming in here. But it would affect a really big area, and your encampment would probably fall into that area. Is that something you'd be cool with?
Can you?
So you're telling me?
I was gonna say,
You're telling me?
Plant growth, yes. Shy, that is a use of it.
Okay, he said enlarge reduce, and we're like,
Oh.
can you do that on...
Oh, plant growth.
No,
If I
no,
said
no.
enlarge
He's
reduce, I
asking.
meant plant
He's
growth.
asking about Anasis.
Okay. Yeah, okay. Alright, so...
I was gonna say, if you're thinking of the one action thing effect, that only affects a 100-foot radius.
100-foot radius, yeah.
And
So-
the 8-hour one won't create thick groving, but that's actually a good idea, using plant growth for a little bit of reinforcement.
As though you need it out in this area. So, long story short, 3 days later, Aldous, roll your masonry, since you're the guy who made the tools. Or made the schematics. You're the foreman. You're the foreman, Aldous. This is your first big project in this frontier as a dwarven foreman.
Alright, let's do this. And I got 15.
But the dwarves were happy. We're get to digging dirt again. Yes, finally.
I am a dwarf and I'm digging a trench.
No dwarves or living people were harmed. Powyu skeletons are completely deluged.
Oh god.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Yeah,
Can I save any of them with Vortex Warp?
Oh no, they'll be fine. They don't have to breathe, so they didn't get drowned.
Okay.
But
Just...
she does expect your dwarves to haul them out at some point, as they cannot get out of their own power buried under mud underwater.
Okay, we could get... Oh.
They're
they
buried
need to be
under
dug
mud.
out.
Hang on, they're buried under mud underwater.
Yes,
Could,
because they happen
could the
to be in the
druids
trench.
Could the druids use mold earth to pull them out?
In strict hypothesis, but that would take a relevant spellcraft roll.
Yeah, we could try, dragging the mud
I'll
out.
give it a go. Yeah, I'll give it a go.
Just
Do it,
use
Torner.
Wisdom save as how you do the check, just for convenience with Roll20.
Alright.
Do it.
Using my spellcasting ability of wisdom.
Yeah, and Wisdom save, you have proficiency and all that, so it's the same.
Yeah. Oh jeez.
I got half of them. I got half of one out.
And actually, you know what? Since I can cast mold earth once a day, do you mind if
It'll
I
help
try?
with one skeleton.
Sure, go ahead, yeah.
Alright.
The skeletons are saved.
Yay.
Pow sprays them down with an RL's, geyser.
just gives them a nice little pressure washer bath. Just
Maybe use the handy spice pouch to give him some fragrance.
make them smell
New
washer
skeleton.
fresh.
That new skeleton
Alright.
smell.
So at some point, we think Calden was in control of writing it, where the two little creeks from the springs join has to be redirected to the big river. But yes, with a near skeleton casualty and an extra day, so you have at this point spent 5 days outside of the place. You are finally able to get that canal going.
Hang on, Shy. So you're saying that where the two creeks meet now goes to the river with the island in it?
Yes.
Okay, something along the lines of this. Okay, that's huge, but whatever.
Yeah,
Something like
something along the lines of that, yeah.
Alright, I'll keep a note of that.
So yes, now with a little bit more, you have no necessary guarantee, but you do have a rampart, and that's kind of nice.
Just something to keep the wild animals out.
Yes, so it's been
Alright.
5 days since you've come up with that idea in-game, by the way. The pickle dwarf, is completely okay again.
Woohoo!
He's wandering around,
Alright.
he's not exhausted, he's feeling good, and he's gotten a feel for the area, and he thinks that if you go south, you'll find it. He thinks he knows which one of the restaurants that he's at now.
Ooh.
That's good.
Alright.
So we've got something to the south to check out eventually, once we're done here.
Well, the
Good
city
deal.
of dwarves, yeah.
Yeah.
Go south to check out City of Dwarves. Got it.
Well, it's just 3 days, by the southern road, which none of you have found because it's been hundreds of thousands of years, and that road probably doesn't exist anymore.
It's under many feet of dirt.
Or
And plants.
whatever, plants, or yeah. It's relatively apparent to everybody here that they have not found a southern road.
Yeah.
But he thinks he can guide you there, if absolutely need be.
Alright.
Maybe wait until we're absolutely done with the animal problem, because we need to give it a day or two to make sure none of them are causing a problem.
And we still need to finish up with the restaurant.
Yeah.
That too.
Which we can do both at the same time, because, imagine if anything happens outside, someone outside's probably going to let us know when we come back out.
Whenever, it's everybody is basically either just follows the orders that you give them or follows the orders that the spiders give them. So, you have so far been out for 5 days. If you want to go back into the dungeon, then do that. If you want to try to follow the pickle dwarf, do that.
Wait, so he's leaving on his own?
No.
Okay.
He'll guide you if you need.
Yeah, he'll guide us when necessary.
Yeah.
That's alright. Let's go try and deal with the with the rugs now.
The rugs, yes. Okay, rug time. We've actually been waiting for these rugs for a while.
Yeah. So I had an idea, mentioned it in the chat. So now that we have some extra time to work on this, I was thinking of some kind of barricade if I have to bring it, or if I can pre-build it and just haul it through the halls.
Well, you got like a week, so that's okay. Yeah, you can pre-build it if you want.
Just something so that we have some means.
What are you thinking about? No, this is a reasonable thing. What are you thinking?
So essentially, something that we can shoot through, potentially with ranged attacks, and keep them from the rugs from leaving the room, so we can just sit there sniping them all day.
You want an arrow shield?
Yes. Frantically Google.
Okay, yeah, I know that's a thing. That was actually really common, in the medieval era. Just a standing, stationary shield with a little hole in the middle of it that you can shoot through.
Unfortunately, Google is not helpful right now because it's just arrow shield is just shields with arrows in them.
No, well, yeah, that's fair actually. The Google has failed us. No, they have a name and we can never remember. But yeah, no, they're roll a carpentry. Somebody roll a carpentry.
Shouldn't we try the dispel tie-up thing first before we dedicate any big projects?
All right.
This isn't the big project.
Advantage,
it's literally just making a board wall.
Advantage. Carpentry, would that be Dex, Strength, or what? Intelligence.
Carpentry tools. Oh.
You're constructing a portable barrier, is what you're doing. So that's intelligence.
Hey, I was planning to secure it after the fact.
Hey, Aldous.
What's up?
Do you want to do that, or do you want me to? Because I can help with that, because I have proficiency with carpenter's tools.
I mean, you can both work on it.
Wait, are you not able to make it? You're able
I'm not
to make
proficient,
it,
but I have access to carpentry tools. It's in my bag of holding.
Alright, I guess I'm making the check.
Yeah, go for it.
You can help each other!
No, I was asking which of us was making the specific check. I'm taking it that all this is going to help.
You're a roll with advantage.
Heck yeah.
This is not a terribly difficult idea. Yeah, you make a...
16.
It's got it's a 5 foot wide, it can fit in the door, it's got 3 holes in it so you can see to the other side, but they got, pieces of little metal bars or what have you built into the wood, so yeah, it could probably take, 40 hit points of damage or something.
Beautiful.
Yeah. This thing was actually surprisingly standard fare back in the medieval era. It's not an advanced thing either. It's just a door blocker. So, yeah.
Let's haul it into the dungeon. Just not even say a word to any of the spiders.
We'll say that the 3 squares in front of it and the 1 center square behind those 3 squares can see through it. But you get partial concealment.
Alright. Beautiful.
Yeah, because you're staring through like a grate, so only like you directly in front of it, the two guys next to you, and the one guy behind you can see through it. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Something like that sounds good.
Cool. Alright, well, that's the case. Let's just do a quick turn the beat around, and... we gotta say, we like this idea a lot. We've never done anything like it. Calden, this is your idea. Wait, who's carrying this in?
I imagine it would be Aldous, because this was Aldous' idea. Just gonna point that out.
Because the guy who's... regardless of if you can cast spells or not, the guy who's standing in front of it is the guy who's bracing.
Yeah, they're gonna have to hold it.
Yeah, you have to hold it, so... I mean, you might want to put the Stronco boy, whoever that is, on the door. That's just a logical conclusion. Letting you know the mechanics of your tool here. It can take 40 damage, and you get functionally full cover, but the dude in the door has to hold it. You need to roll strength checks every turn.
Wait a minute. What if one of the druid's wild shapes?
That could
Into
be
something
potentially
strong.
something.
Do whatever, yeah. I mean, you aren't gonna get any. That is an
I can,
option that you have.
I can't cast spells if I wild shape, correct?
No,
You can
but
maintain concentration,
Yeah.
though.
So if
I
if we do the plan that we started with, where it's spike growth from one of you, and then flame. Actually, I guess we spike growth from Seth, and then flaming sphere from Adam. Or sorry, flaming sphere from Torner and spike growth from Inaro. Then you both could be wild shaped at the same time, as long as you maintain concentration on those spells.
I was also thinking this might be the best time for me to bust out the infiltrator armor with the lightning launcher.
With the pew pew?
With the pew pew!
Oh man, okay, well, fair enough.
So, I
So
have
we're not
set that up
trying
on my
the
sheet.
tie them
I'll
up
do
thing?
that real quick.
I guess we're not. I mean, if we want to try that first, we can.
I say we try that first, because if we can do that, it'd be easier than trying to fight the rugs. If we can... God damn it, who's... Spam. Alright, I'm good.
Alright, so we want to try dispelling and then tying them up?
Yeah. I've got 2 uses of Dispel Magic. Short rest, I can get 1 use back. So that's 3 a day.
You know there are 5 rugs in there. Just you know.
Well, Dispel
I know the
Magic is a
math.
druid spell, so if Torner were to prepare Dispel Magic, that'd be another 2 uses probably.
Let me go through it real quick.
Yeah, figure out you've got all the time in the world to prepare for this. You've taken several days off. You can do whatever you're gonna do.
Yeah, and it's not like you not really need to worry about prepared spells because...
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Just checking.
Yes.
It's
Okay,
not like
yes.
it's not like you guys have to worry about prepared spells because all you guys were using were cantrips.
Yeah.
Okay, while everyone is preparing, can I train Squirrel?
You may train Squirrel. Absolutely. Roll an animal handling check.
God, yes. Yes.
I love that Torner is so excited about it.
Training a squirrel.
Alright.
We don't know if you've rolled... Oh, okay, here. Squirrel is... What are you training?
No, cause like a squirrel. Just give me a sec.
What command are you training for Squirrel? The command
moment.
system, which we have not yet at all written down, and we should have a long time ago because it is so relevant to this campaign.
No, like Squirrel basically for now has several tricks, right? Hold, something, hide, get home. And like the thing is, this is a new place, so trying to get Squirrel to figure out, okay, this is the spot where he has to return to if he gets lost.
Oh.
Okay, so you're doing tethering training. That's what you're doing. And yes, it seems that Squirrel in the last week has come to acknowledge this is home now. Congratulations.
Awesome.
Squirrel is tethered. If Squirrel is told to go back home, Squirrel will come here.
Good.
And not fuck off to the other side of the world.
And not fuck off to the other side of the world. Yes, exactly.
Yeah, that was a problem. Since the whole campaign started, I was like, I kind of have to teach that stupid Squirrel that that's home now.
Yes, that's true, actually.
Right.
You're
I'm set
absolutely
for
correct.
spells.
Awesome.
I've
Okay.
moved a couple of mine around. I think I've got what I need.
Oleg doesn't want Squirrel going on an adventure across the world.
All right, now,
I mean, this is
Oleg,
probably a good idea.
I know this is going to probably get your Grimishka thing going, but this magic stops other magic, okay?
And how do we know that it doesn't summon the chaos?
Well, we won't know until we try.
Well, we know it won't. Narl speaks up, and we know it won't summon the chaos because it stops the chaos.
Yeah, but it could also summon the chaos. Every magic could summon the chaos.
Oleg, do you remember the previous time the chaos attacked you? Those massive whirling swarms of cutlery? Do you remember how the one just dropped inert? That's what this is.
Yeah, but they also stood up again.
Yes,
Well, we didn't deal with it in time.
What we're gonna do...
We didn't make it stand up.
No, but like it didn't last.
Yes, it wears off. But we're gonna be
We made
doing
the
that.
chaos go away for a little while.
We're gonna be doing that to these guys, and then we're gonna be tying them up so they can't fight.
I want you to promise that if the chaos shows up, you will protect me and my people from the chaos.
Yes.
Yeah.
Good. Let's
That's what the big shield is for. That's what that thing is for.
That's an
Oceans
easy
to
promise.
the shield.
Alright, let's do it.
Also, I just want to say, we don't have a lot of strength, but we do have brains. You know, carrying the arrow shield. Worst case scenario, we just build a cart.
It's called...
I'm sorry?
It for the record, Trikeka saved the day over here. It's called a mantlet. M-A-N-T-L-E-T.
Wait, that's where that word comes from?
Yeah, mantlet. Apparently there is actually a
Sorry, that
a
I just know
5e
that word
item.
from. I just know that word from fucking tanks, because that's what the thing that goes around a barrel, like the cannon of a tank, is called.
Alright, we've changed our mind. It has 30 HP. It has an armor class of 15.
Beautiful.
It can be pushed it provides 3/4 cover for 2 medium-sized humanoids and can be pushed at a speed of 15 feet. In the case of this door, it just covers the whole entire door. And it provides 3/4 cover for everybody that we said earlier. Congratulations, you win. Thank you, Trikekis. We owe you one.
I have a question, because this matters for more tactical purposes. Which way does the door open? In or out of the room?
It opens out.
Perfect. This
Wait,
will
why?
come up later.
Alright. Okay.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
If it comes up later, then I'll leave it at that.
So we're gonna do a quick little... we're gonna do a quick little door boy here. And...
Alright, so, are we gonna... Do we want to try the dispel and tie up?
Yeah.
Alright.
So we'll want to not have that thing there quite yet. Just have it to the side because we don't want to be blocked in.
Well, we're setting stuff up real quick. That's just the mantlet. You can do whatever. It's there.
Alright, so, which of the druids wants to cast Dispel on the rugs? And actually, is there any of the rugs that seems to be a little bit more alone?
They're all just kind of in there, as you can see. If anything, the one in the back
Scattered
is kind of
around.
alone. Yeah.
We probably want to
I can
handle the
get
front one
I'm
because
gonna cast defensive field real quick.
Defensive
I mean, it's not
field?
really a spell, but you know what I mean.
Sure.
And I want to set up grease on the tile in front of the barricade here.
But we're
Acceptable.
hang on, we're gonna be in there
Why are you going in there?
because we're
Tie
gonna
them up.
Yeah, we're gonna dispel and then tie up the one we
Wait,
dispelled.
sorry.
But we need to be able to
afterwards.
escape first. If it goes wrong.
Right.
If it goes wrong, we throw grease.
Yes.
Yeah, okay, that makes sense.
Okay. So, which of you is gonna cast the spell?
I've got it equipped.
Well, wait, whoa. So, okay. Everybody, roll initiative.
All right.
Click your tokens.
Zoom out. Click.
14. Beautiful.
And
No, not that one. This one.
Starwing. God damn.
Oh,
All right.
jeez.
So, Aldous, whenever is clever, the bear rugs have an 18 right now.
Done.
Excellent.
And let me just reorder everybody.
Yeah, at your leisure.
I think that's everything. Yep.
The initiative
All
rolls
right.
were not kind.
They kind of weren't. You're
I
right.
got two natural ones.
Alright, so Inarel, you are the first one to do a thing. We're actually just gonna put everybody, like, in the literal perfect spot where everybody can step up to the thingy and do their thing if they want to. 'Cause why not?
We're gonna need everybody ready because we're gonna want to move fast because we don't know how long these things are gonna be down per dispel. So we're gonna need people ready with the ropes.
Okay?
And
Someone ready to roll.
it may be worth remembering as well, whoever is doing the wild shaping, that is going to be an action because you guys aren't moon druids, so consider that.
We'll worry about that when we have to get out of the room.
Right.
Assuming
Alright.
that the spell awakens everybody. We don't know what's happening yet.
Everybody... Olek is the one who cannot see through the door right now, if you look.
Okay.
We have taken the liberty to place all of you at appropriate places for your ability to pew pew, because we figured that would be reasonable. We figured you'd do that anyway. All right, we good?
I think
All
we're
right.
good.
Okay. So, in RL, you are the first turn.
Alright, she's gonna go to the, rug closest to the door and use Dispel Magic on it.
You're walking into the room?
Yes, because
What's the range of Dispel Magic?
It's 60 feet.
Yeah, you can just pew pew it from the
Okay,
door.
okay. Actually, yeah, that's a good point. So she'll stay back then, but she will aim for the closest one. That way, again, like I said, immediate, get it rolled up, tied, if it works.
Kablam! Quality 90s Nickelodeon Entertainment right there. Alright. You do a dispel. It does not succeed in its constitution check functionally no matter what. That's, because we're pretty sure 3 does not beat your DC.
Yeah, spell save is DC is 16.
So it goes inert. And yeah, it goes inert. It is incapacitated or whatever. Let's just okay, whatever. Whatever. Okay, doesn't matter. That one's inert. Got it. In RL, are you good?
I can't really do much for a bonus action, so... Well, I guess you could move out of the way to let anybody else, get in quickly.
That she actually could.
Yeah. So, she's gonna scooch on over, let people get in.
Technically, you just have movement. Put it out there.
I don't think Seth was saying to use the rabbit hop.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, just
well, you said bonus action, so. Alright,
Yeah.
so the
No,
next turn...
Seth said that he couldn't do anything for his bonus action.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Alright, sorry. Then, in that case, Inarl, your turn is done. We move on to the bearskin rugs, and the bearskin rugs respond
Wait a
with
sec.
violent... Oh,
Wait a sec. Because Oleg rolled a 21.
Oh shit! Sorry.
did he?
Why is
Oh.
Oleg under the barracks?
Sorry. Oh, sorry. I missed one. That's
You're
my
not.
bad.
You're not.
I just moved it. I just
Okay.
moved it.
Okay, well, in
Oh.
that case,
Sorry about
Oleg,
that.
it's your turn.
It feels so bad to attack bears that didn't attack me.
That's why we're just tying them up. We're not attacking them, we're containing them.
I'm gonna put them to sleep. I'm gonna draw my blades and I'm gonna put them to sleep.
Oh my god.
Wait, the real daggers are going to put them to sleep.
No.
No, 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 no.
No, the
Daggers
psychic.
of my
No,
will.
actually, no. Wait. To be fair, you don't need to draw those psychic blades.
No, I'm not gonna. I'm gonna go in. Yeah, go over, give him a nice hug, and like pull my blades and just there.
You're going to go in the room. Through the
Magically.
mantlet.
Yeah, I'm going in. I'm going in.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
no.
Okay, alright. Well, it's your turn. Oleg, you can do whatever the heck you want. Which one are you petting?
I'm gonna pet in the first one.
The unconscious one? Okay, Oleg.
No, like the one that is conscious.
Wait, what?
This one. Okay, alright. No, we're doing this. Let's go. Oleg wanders on in, and Oleg tries to pet the owlbear. Oleg, is this some...
Owlbear?
Or, sorry, the bearskin rug. Oleg, is this some kind of wild animal handling role you're trying to make here? Make friends with the bearskin rug?
Yeah.
Well, you know what? We promised ourselves that if you wanted to, anybody wanted to make an animal handling roll against the bearskin rugs, do it. Go ahead.
Are you proficient in animal handling?
Doesn't matter.
No,
Do
I'm
it.
just asking for the
Do
purposes
it.
of her psi bolstered knack.
Oh, okay.
Very much not working.
Oleg, as you reach up and touch the face of the bearskin rug, it does not seem like it is endeared to you in any way. We're sorry to tell you.
Okay, so that would have been an action, right?
Yes.
That was an action, yes.
Okay, well, it's what does it do? Does it growl at me or something?
Its turn will come. But yes, it does not look terribly impressed with
Well,
your
I
handling ability.
tried. It doesn't like me. I'm gonna put it to sleep. Let me take out my psychic, blade.
Okay?
I don't think you can.
It's immune to psychic damage.
Bonus. Do it. Do it.
No bonus, right?
That was your
Not like it
action.
matters.
Are you trying to attack it?
Yeah.
You can't attack with the bonus action with the blades unless you used your attack action to attack. So you just have your cunning action. It's like two-weapon fighting. You have to attack
it
with your
should
action
be-
to get the bonus action attack.
You used an action to use your animal handling
Yes.
skill. Yes.
And then I used
So-
attack to attack with
No.
psychic blades.
So
Attacking
you
is an
can-
action.
Attacking is an action. The only reason you get your second attack with your psychic blades for a bonus action is because you already attacked with your first one. It has
Makes
to work
sense.
that way.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
so
I
the
The
can
bonus
attack.
action... I was gonna say, the bonus action attack is like, the 2 in a 1-2 combo. You didn't do
Okay.
the 1, so you can't do the 2.
Okay,
It's
then I got
perfect.
it. Okay.
Beautiful analogy. Thank you.
It was a really good analogy. Alright, so Oleg, what do you do instead? You
Well,
have
that
many you're a rogue. You have many options available to you right now.
Let me think about this, because I don't know.
I know you probably won't, but you could run.
Disengage and then just walk away.
Yeah.
That is an option to you. You are a rogue. You can use your bonus action to disengage and then spend the rest of your move to get out.
Alright, I'm gonna do that then.
Okay, you disengage, you spend your movement, you get out, you leap through the mantlet hole. Boom, done. Like a champion, Oleg is out, and now it's the bear's turn.
Was I able to set up grease ahead of time?
No.
Okay.
Because we were waiting to, have it unobstructed
see
so
what
someone
happened.
can get in there and tie
Well, we
things up.
thought somebody was going in, and that's why I didn't set it up in the doorway, but then we did it through there. So that's why I was asking. It's fine. I'm just asking.
So in response, the bears choose violence. And that's just what they're gonna do. They all leap off of the ground from where they were laying. You only really knew that they were animated because you know that they're animated. Otherwise, they were perfectly normal-looking rugs. And they charge all over to the door and start slamming into it. Only 2 can attack the door, though. So, we're gonna just... What is that? Claw attack. There we go. Okay. So... +6. Got it. They are attacking the mantlet. One of them hits. The other does not. Well, the other does, but it doesn't go anywhere. And...
they managed to graze it, but not do much.
And it did 6 damage to the mantlet. Aldous, you made the mantlet. You're in charge of keeping track of its hit points.
I was actually already doing that. It was 30.
30, yes.
How much
And it has
damage
an
did you
8
say it took? It took 6 damage, you said?
It took 6 damage, yes.
Oh, right. Ability score bonus. Gotcha.
Yup. Do be like that. It's a thing.
Got it.
Yep, so, cool. So, yeah, no, we no ability scores needed or anything, just, it's your mantlet, you pay attention to it.
No, I was just you're doing the straight rolls in the chat instead of like NPCs. That's what I was referring to.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, so the other 2 bears cannot, they just can't, they are not able to, so they're just waiting their turn. You have effectively blocked these bears into a real deal choke point.
Yeah. And Arl's disappointed just, seeing all the bears activate, like, damn! Such a good idea. I had such a good idea, too.
Well, the one that you dispelled is still down.
Yeah.
So if you can dispel logically all of them, then,
Yeah, it's just a matter of how long do they stay down. Do they stay down one turn or so like the cutlery did, or are they down for a good long
No,
while?
hang on.
well, the cutlery stayed down for a
minute.
minute.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the cutlery stayed down for a full minute. Yeah. Alright, so the bears' turns are done. Torner, fire strike.
Alright, so the one that's right in front of the door.
Hey, Torner.
Yeah, sure.
Torner, gets the flammable.
Contrary to what I normally do, I will use Dispel Magic.
Really? Wow. Oh, we thought you were just gonna go fulls. We mean, there's a burning hands right there. We thought, okay, sure, fair enough.
I was gonna say, my plan hinged on them all staying down and none of them being activated by one being dispelled. So, that plan has gone out the window now.
Oh,
That
fair
is
enough.
true.
Okay.
So I'm going to take in character a moment to take a glance at everyone and kind of try to intuit whether I should just burn this bitch to the ground.
So we'll tell you from your position, with a proper burning hands, you can get 4 creatures. Just gonna put that there. You can get 4 full bearskin rugs if you... Just letting you know your capacity here, because of how cones work.
Hey, Torner.
Okay, I'm going to roll an insight to see if I am going to stick to the plan.
Torner, you're being asked.
You could also throw a flame sphere in there and just really fuck shit up.
I have a question. So,
And it's a concentration spell, so it'll last.
so the mantlet is just taking damage. Does anybody need to make strength checks or no?
No, as we said, no ability checks needed. It's just
Okay.
mantlet. It has its own. You move it when you move it. Otherwise, it just stays there. It has its own
Okay.
HP. It has its own. Yeah.
Okay.
I
okay.
think
Sorry,
I think the ability check would happen if they tried to move it.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
All right, so can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yes, Torner.
Okay, so my idea is I'm throwing an insight out there to see if I'm going to stick to the plan of try to dispel this stuff down or just burn this bitch to the ground.
It does indeed seem like the plan has collapsed and fallen through. It has not survived first contact with the enemy. Maybe improvise is probably what that insight tells you.
Mm-hmm. Go to plan B.
Plan A has not survived first contact with the enemy. You know that.
Plan B is gets the Flammenwerfer.
Plan B. Alright, Plan B is going to be a 3rd level flaming sphere.
Okay.
Just going for the kill.
Flaming sphere is one square?
It is 1 square, and then it affects the squares around it. Hang on. Let me see if I can
We're
pull
gonna have
up
to
the
look that
exact.
one up.
Actually, wait a minute.
5
So
foot
it occupies
diameter
one
sphere.
space.
There's a much easier way to do this.
Yeah, it's just 1 square. Okay.
But anything within 5 feet of it has to
Yeah, so
make
it
the
threatens
save.
it
So-
threatens 8 squares.
Oh, wow.
Hey, Torner. Sorry
yes?
about this, but if I can find it, where the fuck is
Uh-oh.
it? There. Nope, that's not what I want. That.
Ooh.
There you go, Shy.
Ah, thank you. Wonderful.
So it's
yeah.
an extra
I think-
1d6 at 3rd level.
Yeah, I figured it'd be quicker than reading it out. Just giving
So
you
it does 3d6 damage?
on a failed save.
And half on a
Cool.
successful save.
It's a deck save.
Turner, we're creating your wildfire spirit right here. Alright.
Wait. Oh, never mind.
It's a flaming sphere, so we're just making a wildfire spirit for it.
I was confused for a second. So I was like, wait, no, he's just representing it with the wildfire.
Yeah.
Alright, Torner, do you want to move it around or in, or you can still get quite a lot of people if you position it right. It can occupy other people's squares, right?
I'm going
Guess
to... Yeah, I think so.
5 foot. Any creature ends its turn.
Yeah,
from 5
you can
feet.
ram the sphere into another yeah, okay. As a bonus action, yeah.
In that case, I will set it right in the midst of the gathering of 4 off to the left.
Here?
A
This
little
will
bit
get
higher.
this
a
will
little
get
bit
4
higher, but
creatures if you do this.
Yeah,
If you go higher, it will not. Oh, it will actually still get 4 creatures. Okay, yeah, whatever.
4 creatures.
So the unconscious one is not capable of rolling a dexterity check. So it just takes 3d6 damage. Feel free to actually just roll your 3d6 damage in general as you are ramming it into things.
That is. Hang on, it's already rolled. It's doing 12.
Oh, excellent.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's got.
Yeah, it did 12 damage.
It's weird that it
This-
doesn't add the higher level cast.
Oh, that is
to-
super weird, yeah. It's super weird, yeah. That caught us off guard. Alright, so 12 damage, and then we'll roll... You rammed it into one guy, so you rammed it into this fool, so then we'll roll, dexterity?
Yes.
Alright, so that's +1.
That fails if it's 14.
14? Yeah,
Yeah,
fails?
Yeah,
So
he
it
says
also
DC
takes
18.
12 damage. Congratulations, Torner.
Burn, baby, burn.
Congratulations, Torner. Alright, so that's all of your turn. You've even used your bonus action. So Aldous, it's your turn. Are you gonna pew-pew?
Good question. Let's keep the crowd control going. I want to cast
Ooh.
Grease. It's a 2x2 square. If I could get 2 of them in there with the positioning.
You can get 4 guys with Grease right now.
All right. I want to do that, and they have to make dex saves or fall prone.
Ooh.
It's at the start of its turn though, so not yet. Sorry,
So they're not prone yet.
not yet. Though you can roll
Okay,
it
fair
anyway.
enough. No, it's fine. It's fine. Well, we
yep.
jumped the gun on
So-
that. That's cool.
Yeah,
Alright.
sorry, that's me. Each creature creature that enters the area on its turn, there must also succeed. Wait, so does it? When the grease?
Oh
appears,
no,
I'm
when
sorry.
the Grease appears. So no,
Sorry.
it is. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, sorry.
Oh.
I was thinking of a different spell that works like that.
All right. So one of them, we'll say the one closest to the thingy, falls prone.
Beautiful.
This guy right here falls prone.
Too bad you can't flip it over.
Flammable?
Wait, can't you
Huh?
not? Can't you set tokens on
Oh.
their side in Tailspire?
We don't know how to.
I
To
thought you
Torner's
could.
question of is grease flammable, it is if the DM rules it.
We knocked it over.
Beautiful.
Also, are we talking about the is grease flammable card?
Yeah.
Was that just asked?
Yeah, Torner asked that.
Yes.
Can flaming sphere start fires explicitly?
That's a good question.
Let's find out.
Burning hand sphere ignites flammable objects
Yep.
not
The
being
sphere ignites
carried.
flammable objects. Yep.
Well, we do include grease as a flammable object not being worn or carried. We always, for the record, have included grease as a flammable object because grease is flammable.
Some greases are, not all.
More importantly, the symbol for grease since the old days has always been a pig or pig fat. So yeah, no, it catches on fire.
All right.
So
Jeez.
what is
What is what?
Well, for example,
Hang on, are you looking for oil or something?
we mean it would be catching somebody on fire. Yeah.
well,
I
if
think
you
the
want an
rules
example,
of fire damage
so
is
if lit-
1d,
hang on.
like
If
the
lit-
flame elemental.
If lit, oil burns for 2 rounds and deals 5 fire damage to any creature that enters the area or ends their turn in the area.
Okay, we'll do it.
So where'd you find that?
It's on 5e tools under oil flask.
All right. So
Very
as
last
you
line.
as you cast grease, everything explodes. All of the
beautiful.
all of the critters take 5 damage in this area. It just, everybody takes 5 damage. And you'll have 2 more turns of 5 damage in the future.
Cool.
Everything's on fire.
And bonus action, MD5 does Force Strike against one of them. Preferably one that's not prone.
Pew
Because
pew.
range attack.
Activate your pew pew gun. Pew 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 pew.
Yeah,
pew.
sorry, just give me 1 second.
I just imagine Aldous, casts grease, then picks up MD5 to
27.
take the hole.
27 damage?
Hit, sorry. Damage
Oh,
is 6.
Okay,
6 more
okay.
damage.
So you hit one of the ones that's not prone. Got it.
Yep.
Alright, next.
Next is me.
Alden.
So,
Alden, there's a lot of fire going on right now, but you can look inside. You can see it. Everything's on fire.
oh, lovely.
With your own 2 eyes.
Does grease burning make magical fire?
No, we're just counting it as
Fire.
oil. Yeah, it's just fire.
You know what? I'm gonna pass on that. Am I able to go through the mantlet?
Yes, it counts as difficult terrain.
Oh, that's not even gonna be an issue. I'm going to go in and
If you do go in, however, you will be walking into a conflagration.
Yeah.
You will be walking into fire.
You will be walking into the fire. It's gonna keep going.
all I need to go is into that doorway.
There is fire in that doorway.
Is there?
We guarantee. Yes. We
Oh.
will tell you right now. There is fire in that. If you go into the room beyond that mantlet, you will be entering the zone of fire.
Damn.
Because when the grease was placed, kaboom, fire everywhere.
Yeah, kaboom, fire everywhere. Yeah, that's where we're going for this one.
Gnarl has flashbacks to the day they met at that one tavern. Had to escape the brawl.
Yeah, that was the thing that happened.
It's the fiery
So-
escape all over again.
So yes, fire everywhere. If you may enter the mantlet, but you will be on fire if you
Wait,
do that.
there's fire everywhere.
On the inside of the room, yes. In that first 15 feet. Yes, everything exploded.
You know what? I'm
Uh-oh.
gonna cast grease too. And I'm gonna do
We're
it
not
on
gonna
the
say no to this.
I'm gonna do it on the other side so that I get the other one that hasn't been in the fire yet.
Okay. Kaboom!
And dex
Five
save all
more.
over.
5 more damage and a dex save. 12?
Nope. I have a DC of 15 as well.
Okay.
Love this.
This is beautiful.
All right, you've knocked down 3 out of 5 of the bearskin rugs. This is beautiful, honestly.
Hey, Torner.
Yeah.
On your turn, you should move the flaming sphere so that it gets the 3 that are knocked down.
It's sitting on top of 2 of them right now.
On his turn, 4 out of the 5 of the rugs have to roll or take damage.
Yeah.
Or sorry, have to roll or roll for half damage or take damage on his turn, because we believe his turn's going to come before their turn or something like that.
I think
no,
I'm just
it
after
comes
them.
after.
Okay.
He's after the
Hold on.
rugs.
But
Any
that
creature that ends its turn within 5 feet of the sphere. Okay, never mind. That makes sense too.
that is all that I can do.
All right. Next, Starwing. Starwing's not terribly useful in this incident, to be fair.
Yeah,
I'm
unless we
gonna
want
be-
a cooked owl.
I'm gonna be keeping Starving out of there.
Probably smart. He's probably not very useful in this particular incident. All right, in RL, it's your turn. In
I'm trying
RL,
to
you cannot see into the area.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to figure out what to do. What spells do I have that don't require line of sight? That's generally kind of hard to find. Most spells require line of sight.
I believe Inarl could move into whoever's in the space, like directly in front of the mantlet, in order to see in, as long as she does not end her turn there. I believe that is a rules as
I
written.
didn't use my movement. I could just step to the side. Just
Yeah,
to give someone else another
Oh.
space. Like, I threw my flaming spear in there and just kind of walked off to the side a little bit.
If you want to do that, that's acceptable. We'll allow it.
Oh,
Okay, in RL, you can, if you want, see.
alright.
Everything's on fire. What you see is fire.
Fire
And
and bears.
as you walked past Torner, he had this shit-eating grin on his face like, yeah.
They just made my fire even more fiery.
True.
We should do this more often.
Yeah, just saying, there was probably 2 rather low explosions in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, she definitely heard the explosions. Any creature... Okay, no, that wouldn't... Okay, I guess... Since we're setting up concentrations, Nara will cast a moonbeam in there.
Because
You
of
know,
course
just-
you do. What's
'Cause,
that?
I mean-
That's just a 5-foot pillar, right?
It's
Yeah,
5-foot radius, so it's covering a
5 foot
2x2.
radius,
Oh.
40 foot high pillar.
Okay, so it's a 2x2. Got it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Which
All right.
means
Which also means you can literally just hit 4 creatures if you want to from here.
Yeah.
So yeah, go ahead.
Did the roll? I think I did the wrong
Alright.
roll.
Yeah, what is moonbeam?
Oh.
A creature engulfed in it must make a Constitution saving throw or take radiant damage.
Alright.
So
Spell save DC is 16.
okay, good. So fail,
pass.
perfect pass.
Beautiful.
So what's your 13 radiant damage?
Yes, 13 radiant damage.
13 radiant damage. Alright, you hit all 4 of them with 13 radiant damage, and everything is exploding. Everything. Absolutely everything. Forever.
The room is just alight with fire and moon glow.
So, I think it's safe to say that we can call this tactic the microwave.
I think oven is more appropriate.
Well, you know, like
Well, with the moon
oven
being, it's
would be the one they
radiant.
understand. That's
Microwave
true.
oven?
This is the microwave oven tactic.
This is a microwave oven.
We could call it the hot box.
No, there's no fog cloud. There's no fog
Scorched
cloud.
earth is the best earth.
All right.
It's an
all right.
intimidation tactic.
It's really more of a display of power than an attack.
Intimidation.
All right. All right. Are you done, Inarl?
Inarl's gonna move out of the way, so if, someone else wants to come in... Because all she has to do is, concentrate to maintain the spell. She doesn't need to keep seeing it once it's there.
Okay. Boom. Done. And we're good? Yes?
Yep. Oh, yes, I'm good.
Okay, Olek, it's your turn. Over the course of the last 6 seconds, you went in, you tried to pet the creature, it did not like that, so you left wisely.
And then everything exploded.
And then everything exploded. Everything. 100% of everything through that little mantlet grate that you're seeing, it boomed. You can feel the heat on your face. It's very bright.
It looks like a
Probably-
fireplace. The
Can you hear me?
mantlet currently looks like a fireplace.
We can hear you. We can.
Okay.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Alright, now question. What does the Grimishka do?
Oh,
The Grimishka is going... Which is typically what it does when people cast spells in your general vicinity.
Not only is there chaos in there, it looks visually like chaos is inside that room.
Yeah, Olek, you have never been more sure that the chaos is in that room. You know in your notebook where it's like, ask yourself if it's really the chaos. If it's actually the chaos, you're like, yes, absolutely, this is the chaos.
Talking of notebook,
Never.
I gotta
You've
check the
never been
notebook.
more sure.
I'm
Gotta check the
probably
notebook.
completely terrified. Oleg is terrified. Because takes out the notebook, quickly takes out the notebook, and starts off point by point. Goes, okay, what does the notebook say?
Now, in your party's defense, they are between you and the chaos.
Yeah, they promised they would protect, and I'm gonna hold them to this, but handling the chaos, remember to breathe. Okay, breathing.
Smells like
okay.
smoke and burning hair.
And
It
then
would
the
smell like smoke and
Grishka
burning
shuriken,
hair,
that
yes.
is the chaos. Okay, yeah, I'm certain that is the chaos. Hold the bone for
yes.
protection. I dig into my pocket and I take out the bone for protection.
Okay, so in front of everybody, because this definitely sounds like it's your round, Oleg sees the monstrosity of chaos in the room,
Inferno.
pulls out the notebook, pulls out the notebook, goes, like really deep and big, like takes a really big breath, and then reaches into his bag and pulls out a bone, and just holds it. Oleg, are you moving out of the way of the door to do this, or are you just standing there?
Petrified in place.
Standing there, just
Yup,
staying and
okay.
standing there. And I'm
Beautiful.
holding up the bone, holding it in front of the fire. The bone protects me, you can't have me, chaos!
Wait, is Oleg
Oh!
holding... Hang on, is Oleg holding it up like a crucifix?
Basically.
We're about to say, no, this definitely is starting to scream of, like, it looks like Oleg's holding up a holy symbol at him or something.
But Oleg basically has a glorified, shoulder pad of a Grimishka in his hand that he carved, magic symbols into and holds it up and it makes it, face the
Oleg
fire.
is trying to use channel divinity.
Basically?
Except that he can't.
Basically. Yeah, that sounds like what Oleg's trying to do. Yeah, we're gonna say Oleg over here is trying to be like, the power of the bone protects me! It's good. It's good. Okay, so it's the bear's turn now. So remind us, please. No, the grease is gone because it all blew up. Okay.
Alright.
Are there any specific effects that need to start at the beginning of their turn? Is it Moonbeam or is it Flaming Sphere? Just remind us.
Flaming Sphere's end of the turn.
Okay, and Moonbeam is...
Starts its turn. Starts its turn.
Okay.
Yeah.
So 4 guys take a Moonbeam. Okay. Alright, thank you. That's what we needed to know. So...
Do I need to roll another Moonbeam?
You do need to roll another Moonbeam because we'll just say you do. Alright, and then... What's your DC?
16.
For 16.
They all take 9 damage.
Oh, it is.
Alright, so they all take
My
9
wisdom's
damage.
maxed out. It's 16.
It
Alright.
hurts. And these guys get they asses up from their knock-it down state.
Wait, that one of them was dispelled unconscious.
Oh,
Yeah.
You're right. Sorry. That's absolutely correct.
Beautiful burp.
Just had a Rick moment there from Rick and Morty. So these 2 will once again attack your mantlet because that is literally the only option that they have available to them right now.
And now they have a very good reason to want to get out of that room.
Well, they are on fire. So one of them attacks the mantlet quite successfully and does 6 more damage to it. Also, oil. One moment.
Yeah, they're gonna take another round of the damage.
Any creature that enters there or ends on its turn. Okay, so that's gonna be everybody this turn. So they'll all just
So
take
the middle
5.
2 are gonna take it twice.
Yeah, you're right, actually. So everybody will take 5, except the middle 2, who will take 10. And this guy at the front door dies because he was the guy that you did quite a bit of damage to actually last time.
Beautiful.
And and so
I imagine that rug just, slams a claw on the mantlet and then just crumbles to ash against it.
alright, so now the flaming sphere. That's dexterity?
Yes.
Yeah. And the
Okay.
one that we dispelled is automatically failure.
Yes. So roll your flaming sphere damage.
I believe it was 3d6.
Yeah, 3d6.
3D.
That's 10.
Alright. So all of them take 10 damage.
Woo!
Incidentally, these 3 boyos who have taken the flaming sphere and the moonbeam and all of the blasting and everything like that, they're kind of burning to pieces at this point.
So much for salvaging Scorched Earth.
It's the
Like
best.
you always say,
Turner's
Torner, huh?
Scorched Earth is the best Earth.
Alright, so, that being said, next turn, Torner Firestrike.
Alright, I'm gonna move up to the door where I can see in, and I'm just gonna keep fanning flames on the fire.
How shall you do that?
Well, funny you should ask. I'm going to use Burning Hands at 3rd level.
The Flammenwaffer.
And you can absolutely hit all
It's the
4
Flammenwaffe.
Flammenwaffe. Alright.
Flammenwaffe.
Yeah,
Hold on, my
alright,
kid's
so,
pitching a fit. I'll be back in a sec.
no problem. That's just 10 damage.
He didn't upcast it, did he? Isn't Burning Hand 2nd level?
Yes, he did upcast it.
So
That kills...
Slash 1d6.
Yeah, I clicked the show spell description and got it.
3d6 damage. It's Burning Hands is a 1st level spell. Oh, so up to 3rd level, that's an extra 2d6 damage.
Alright,
Jeez.
there you go. Add 8 to that.
Okay, wow, okay, in that case...
Hang on a second.
There
Wait,
is-
wait.
Oh.
It says rolling 3d6.
1d6
That-
was already... Oh. No, that 10 is
No,
already
okay.
the...
Alright, no.
That 10 is already the 3.
No, it's not. No, it's not. It should be 66.
Oh.
I think. No, 5.
Oh. I'm dumb.
But, okay, so it is a 3d6 initially. So, yeah, that 8 gets added, so it's 18.
Alright. So in that case, you only have one bearskin rug left.
Hit half damage on so that just kills them no matter what.
And you absolutely burnt them all to cinders, yes.
Oh, jeez.
Be sure to let Adam know when he gets back.
Yeah, oh yeah.
They
Adam-
could not
Adam
even
has-
succeed. They could not even live on a successful.
Alright, I'm back.
Well,
Adam?
back, you killed 2 of them.
In this turn, you've killed like 4 of them indirectly from all the fire that you planted in that general room. Yeah, Torner, your kill count goes up.
More like his burn count, his incineration count.
Or the body's
Yeah,
not
so-
a clear indication of how this is going to go down.
There are no bodies.
Just ash.
There's
Yeah,
just 5.
so far, there are no bodies. You're the human flamethrower. Alright. So, there's one rug left. Aldous, it's your turn. Presumably.
Honestly, I don't even need spells for this at this point. Lightning launcher. Let's just pew pew.
Pew pew, motherfucker, pew pew.
So I should note at this point, Aldous changed his armor. He is using the Infiltrator Arcane Armor. His armor was already quiet because of the mithril. Now you can barely even hear him moving, and he has a node on his chest and just zaps one of them.
Now he's full Iron Man forever.
28 and a crit? Alright.
Excellent.
So I'm gonna deal the extra damage, so that's 8 plus 5 plus 6 plus 1. I can't math in my head, just calculate.
20.
Well, 8 plus 6 is 14.
20.
20.
And, yeah.
20
8 plus 6
damage.
is 14, and yeah. Fuck. Yeah, you're good.
Just a bolt of lightning. Yeets.
And he unibeams the fool for 20 damage, and the fool, it is hurtin'. It do be the hurting.
And now, with my extra attack, I'll hit it again. Can't do the extra damage, it's only once per turn. Does 16 hit?
Yes.
And that's just the first damage, that's 9 damage.
9 damage?
9
It
damage.
looks hurt. It looks hurt. It's on fire. It looks hurt.
He's
Life
just
sucks
not having
for
a good
it.
day.
He's having a really bad day, actually.
A second
After-
beam just shoots out. It's a little weaker this time. But,
After they chased you out the last time, they thought that was the end they'd see of you.
oh no, he came back, and he came ready to microwave them.
Alright.
We came back with a vengeance.
So, we
That is-
suppose that's good? It's Calden's turn, then.
Can I go ahead and add the force strike as well?
Oh, yeah.
little robo dude.
Since it's standing up, that's just regular. Does a 14 hit?
Yes.
That's 7 damage.
Congratulations, you hit it for 7 damage.
Beautiful. Alright.
It looks like it did not appreciate that shot. Calden, your turn.
It's just becoming tathers.
Has the fire in the doorway gone out yet?
No, it's still gonna be going for a whole nother round.
God damn it. Because I would love to just jump in there and kill this thing with Booming Blade.
Hey man, you were one of the ones who threw grease in there in the first place. This is on you too.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah,
if it's
man.
hurting real bad, we can just let it burn for its next turn.
I also wasn't anticipating that it would explode and beyond its actual radius. But, I'm going to firebolt it.
You fools threw 2 greases right in front of the doorway. Doesn't matter how far it exploded, it's right there.
Yeah.
But the grease wouldn't have actually covered the doorway. That's all. Anyway, I'm gonna do a firebolt.
More
Firebolt
fire
it.
to the flames.
And actually, you know what? Can I hit it without moving?
No.
No? Fuck.
Oh wait, no, with the firebolt, yes.
Yes, that's what I meant.
then yes.
I'm actually going to use aim shot and then firebolt.
Excellent. That works. We can dig it.
Ooh.
Does a
Good thing
22
you did the
hit?
aim shot.
Yes. Yes, a 22 absolutely hits. Don't worry about it.
14.
We got you. 14 fire damage?
Yes.
Yes. So, yeah, it burns to cinders. Flailing and roaring angrily the entire time. Falling to the ground in a pile of extremely disgustingly smelling smoke. You know, because it's hair, and hair got burnt.
Oh, so much better. Yes.
Aldous coughing
They
a little
had
bit
it
from
coming.
inside his helmet from all the smoke.
Meanwhile, fucking Torner's like, I love the smell of burned hair in the morning.
Corner's lighting his pipe. I'm lighting
Wait a
my
minute.
damn pipe. That's the way you clear a room, guys. Yeah.
Does Torner shave his beard by burning?
Oh,
Actually,
God.
I usually produce flame cantrip and just brush my beard to get it into a shape. You can still, if you're close enough and the wind's right, you can still smell the singed hair on me.
Wait. Is that why? Hang on. Is that why in Torner's token the fire's so close to his beard?
Yes.
From the perspective of the token.
Oh my god. No.
Oh, this is beautiful. Thank you.
That's me getting ready in the
Horrifying.
morning. Yeah.
Wait a minute. We've done a few days here. Does Aldous have the beard? He does!
Aldous has had the beard going full storm for a while now, we thought.
Well, I forgot to mention it because it wasn't important. He typically shaves it the next morning, but
He's been
today,
skimping.
because we didn't get to that, so we're just gonna... Yep, he's got the beard. He just was too busy crafting, helping with the mantlet.
Hey, that mantlet's your baby. You made it.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Alright.
that takes
So
care of
you-
that.
You have cleared out the only room that you know of remaining should be the garden.
And this fire is going to burn out on its own, right?
Yeah, in a couple rounds.
Yeah,
Okay, just making sure, because
clear
I was thinking
everything.
the Noro might need to, go firefighter and, uncork the decanter, spray things down.
You will have to clean the walls at least. They're burning,
Yeah.
blackened and gross, but yeah, no, it's cool. So yeah, the mantlet actually succeeded in holding back some attacks, and you nuked the inside of the room. We didn't expect you ending up using a mantlet. That was a good one. Yeah.
I had a backup plan, which was that if the mantlet busted down, close the door and arcane lock. That was my backup plan. Doors are wonderful.
So-
Continue to merrily burn.
Yeah, oh yeah. So yeah, it's pretty much you got the one room left to go to. If you want to just go to that, that's fine. If you want to prepare, that's also fine.
I mean, we didn't spend too many spells. We could probably take on the garden.
Let's do it. Well,
All right.
Adam does have to go in 30 minutes. That might take too long if we...
Okay, then let's not do the combat this time around. We'll do the garden fight next time.
Yes.
If you got to go, but in the meantime, if you do got to go, consider doing a little bit of role playing before you do that, because you've just taken down the room. It's full of disgusting fur smoke, but at the same time, you have cleared out another room.
Mm.
we can
Thus getting-
see if there's anything useful in the room that we just cleared, or in the back room, or if everything's pretty much the same as the other rooms.
It is
Yeah, let's
very
take a
much.
look.
It is very much like the other rooms in that the opening room that you go into is completely empty, and the room beyond it is a relatively well preserved bedroom with shelves and books and stuff like that.
Hey, Calvin, you got some more books.
Can I? Are we gonna be taking like actual time to do the role playing or what?
Yes.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah, we got-
I could take 10 minutes
Actually,
to.
we're going through some intestinal discomfort, so we think we're actually going to call it here. If
Ooh.
nobody minds. Yeah.
Oh,
That's good.
Yeah.
This is a good
Alright.
session.
Yeah, this was pretty good. We had some role playing, we had some stuff, we had a good fight. We hope everybody liked it. So thanks a bunch to all the viewers for watching. Everybody feel free to say goodbye.
See ya.
Yeah.
Anase Skyrider signing off.
Alright, stay safe everybody. Have a great day.